You ever feel like you're doing a ton of stuff, but going absolutely nowhere? Like, you're busy all the time, checking boxes, running around, but at the end of the week, you're like, wait, what did I actually accomplish? Yeah, me too. So I started using this stupid simple method, 3 questions method. Changed everything. And I'm going to teach it to you in the next 7 minutes. Because if you're spinning your wheels right now, this is going to be your reset button. Here's the thing nobody tells you about being busy. Busy isn't the same as productive. Like, at all. You can fill your entire day with stuff and still feel empty at the end of it. Because you're doing a bunch of things that don't actually matter. I call it the hamster wheel effect. You're running. You're sweating. You're exhausted. But dude, you haven't moved an inch. There's actually science behind this. Psychologist Baumeister found that every decision you make drains your mental resources. He calls it decision fatigue. The more choices you make, the worse your decisions get. And when you're busy doing everything, you're making terrible choices about what actually deserve your attention. I was there sometimes back, working 12-hour days. Always had something to do. My calendar was packed. But when someone asked, so what are you working on? I'd freeze. Because honestly, I couldn't tell you what mattered anymore. I was just doing stuff, reacting to whatever was in front of me. And that's when I realized I didn't need to do more. I needed to do less, but better. That's where this method comes in. It's called Stop, Start, Continue. And it's basically a life audit in 3 parts. Super simple, crazy effective. All right, grab a piece of paper or your phone, whatever. You're going to answer 3 questions and be honest, like brutally honest. Question 1, what do I need to stop doing? This is the hardest one because we're terrible at saying no. But think about it. What are you doing right now that's draining your energy, wasting your time, making you feel worse, not better? For me, scrolling social media first thing in the morning, every single day. I'd wake up, grab my phone, and boom, 35 minutes gone. And I'd feel like garbage because I consumed tons of garbage. So what's your thing? What's that one thing that need to go? Question 2, what do I need to start doing? Now we're building, not random stuff. Just 1 or 2 things that'll actually move you forward. This is where people mess up. They make a list of 47 things they want to start. No, pick 1 thing, maybe 2. What's that thing you know would change the game if you actually did it? Working out? Reaching out to that mentor? Finally starting that side project? Mine was visualization for 10 to 15 minutes every morning. That's it, just 15 minutes. Changed many things for me. Question 3, what do I need to continue doing? This one's easy to skip, but it's important. What's already working? What are you doing that you need to protect? Because when life gets chaotic, we drop the good stuff first. We sacrifice what's working to make room for what's urgent. For me, it was my Sunday planning session. Few minutes every Sunday. Planning the week ahead. That habit kept me sane. So I made sure nothing touched it. 3 questions. That's it. But here's the secret. You gotta actually do something with your answers. So you've got your 3 lists. Cool. Now what? Here's how to make this stick. Step 1, start with stop. This is first for a reason. You can't add new stuff if your life is already overflowing. Pick 1 thing from your stop list, the biggest energy vampire, and cancel it this week. Not reduce it, not work on it. Stop it now. Unsubscribe, delete, cancel, say no, whatever it takes. Create space first. Step 2, then start small. Don't go crazy. Pick the easiest win from your start list, not the biggest, the easiest, because momentum beats perfection. You need a win to build on. Set a stupid easy goal. So easy you'd be embarrassed not to do it. I'm going to work out for 10 minutes 3 times this week. That's it. Step 3, protect your continue. Whatever's on this list, guard it like your life depends on it. Put it in your calendar. Make it non-negotiable, because this is your foundation. When everything else falls apart, these are the things that keep you stable. And here's the part people forget. This isn't a one-time thing. Do this every month or every quarter. Your life changes. Your priorities shift. What you needed to stop 6 months ago might not be relevant now. What you started might need to evolve. This is a living system, not a one and done. Okay, so why does this simple method work when everything else feels complicated? 3 reasons. Reason 1, it forces you to subtract. Most productivity advice is about adding more habits, more routines, more tools. This method starts with subtraction. What can you cut? Steve Jobs said it perfectly. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean, to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. And that's where the magic is. Because you don't need more. You need less of the wrong stuff. Reason 2, it's honest. You can't lie to yourself with these questions. What do I need to stop? Forces you to admit what's not working. Most of us avoid that conversation. We pretend everything's fine. We justify the time wasters. This method doesn't let you hide. Warren Buffett put it this way: the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. That's what the stop list does. It gives you permission to say no. Reason 3, it's actionable. You don't end with insights. You end with a to-do list. Stop this. Start this. Continue this. Done. No philosophy degree needed. And that's the whole point, right? We don't need more information. We need clarity. And then we need to act on it. This method gives you both. All right, so here's your homework. Pause this video. Right now, grab something to write with. Answer those 3 questions. What do I need to stop? What do I need to start? What do I need to continue? Then drop your biggest stop in the comments. Just one thing you're committing to quit this week, because saying out loud makes it real. And if this helped you get some clarity, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more of these frameworks that actually work. Remember, you don't need to do more. You need to do the right thing.